face. It's just fucking.
Welcome back, everybody, to Last Night Productions. We're back with another movie review for Last Night We Watched, a segment we like to do here, mainly. But I'm your host, Carlos, and with me today I got Samantha. Ian, of course, is here, my wonderful co-host, and all the way from Kansas, we got an import today. Yeah. My little sister, Raven.
Imported from very foreign Kansas.
Yeah, foreign land.
The foreign land.
Exactly.
The flatlands.
Yeah. And I think like one of the first days you got here on your vacation, we went to go see Cuckoo.
That's
with,
right.
With
yeah.
Hunter Schafer. Yeah.
Yes, Hunter.
This is a movie where Hunter Schafer, she plays Gretchen. Her family moves up to the Germany, the German Alps. Is it the Swiss
Something
Alps?
like
I think it's German.
Yeah. And her family's out there to keep on building onto this resort. Meanwhile, she gets a job working at the hotel. And then things start to get a little weird. She starts seeing some creatures running around outside in the dark. People start throwing up in her lobby for no reason. It gets a little weird, and eventually it turns out there's something going on in this little town. I will play the trailer now. Or maybe I won't. Let's put it back up.
I'm police investigator Henry Lando. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the incident. I need you to help me find that woman.
What was your first day, my dear?
Not good.
Closer you come to where we are now, the amount of people that have encountered the woman increases.
When are we going to see some action? Why did you bring us here?
Yeah, because your family belongs here.
That's a fucking weird way to put it.
Oh, it feels so good.
Need you to come to me now, Angel. If I were you, I wouldn't want to get hurt even more.
Yes, Cuckoo, Hunter Schafer, Dan Stevens. Oh my goodness. I saw Dan Stevens for the first time in Abigail this year with the little vampire girl. I thought he was awesome in that one. So of course I had to check this one out since he's in it. I wish I got a little more Dan Stevens, I gotta say, but Hunter Schafer did awesome. Sam, what'd you think about Cuckoo?
I was surprised there was no Nicolas Cage.
Oh yeah, what was that one?
Long Legs.
Long Legs, when he was doing the Cuckoo.
This was a bonkers movie, like the trailer said. It was a lot of fun though. When we went, there's a couple people having big reactions the whole time, going, "Oh hell no!"
It's always fun.
Yeah, it was a really trippy movie.
Kansas, huh? I bet she's liking that Sacramento weather. Are you liking it out here in Sacramento?
Yeah, it's nice. It's less humid for sure.
Well, you came at a good time because today it wasn't that hot.
Yeah, no, today was really nice.
This week's been kind of nice.
Yeah, it's been like this week has been better than this whole summer. This whole summer's been pretty vile.
Yeah,
it hasn't gotten to the hundreds yet.
Yeah, and
That's really
hopefully it
good.
doesn't get back to the hundreds. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
It's just awful.
Better than
It's
that
humid,
Kansas
it's humid over in
tornado
Kansas.
shit.
it's real humid. Yeah.
Beef.
Tornadoes, they ain't nothing to worry about.
Raven wrangles tornadoes.
Yeah.
She's like
There
the
you
people
go.
from
Let's
Twisters.
go outside and
Yeah.
see if I could check them out, and then go back inside
Very
and hope my house doesn't blow
You're out
away.
there
Like
in a
a-
robe and a coffee. just watching
Literally,
it go
I'm like,
by.
where's it at?
Do you have like a shelter, like a tornado shelter?
No, I live in a really small town called Ogden, and all of the tornado shelters closed down. So
Oh, wow. Budget cuts.
Because of COVID.
just this is a hell of a ghetto.
Yeah.
Very ghetto.
Yeah.
And so I was like, if I die, I die.
How could you close down a shelter? It's just
It just wasn't
there
up
for
to
one
code.
purpose.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
They were
so
like 1950s bomb shelters converted to tornado shelters in the 80s or 90s, and they're like,
Yeah.
yeah, this isn't up to snuff.
yeah.
Gotta cut these things back.
Yeah. We don't need Ogden anyways, is what they said.
Yeah.
Raven, what'd you think about Cuckoo with Hunter Schafer?
I really just was interested in seeing Hunter Schafer. So
Yeah.
it was all about her. And I was like, yeah, I like that blue shirt she was wearing the whole time, sweater. But yeah, big Hunter Schafer fan. So I like to see her. I hope she's in more stuff soon.
Yeah, I think this is her first movie, right?
Yeah, at least that I've seen.
I saw her credited for Euphoria, that TV
Mhm.
show,
You're saying
and
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
and she's a model, I guess. That's how she got
Yeah.
her start.
Yeah, she's pretty. I think she's a great actress. She did a great job being very scared. And
Mhm.
I do like some of like the little comedic things that she said.
Yeah, in the trailer.
Yeah,
That's a weird way to put
It's
it.
a weird
Yeah.
fucking way to put it. Which is like totally. That was fucking weird.
I also liked her playing her bass in her room.
Yeah,
Right.
that was
You
cool
know,
too.
that was-
Yeah.
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 that was
Yeah.
cool.
She's got good like scared faces. She's very expressive.
Mhm.
Yeah. Special with all the weather we've been having out this way. Would you say this movie made you cuckoo for Cuckoo Puffs? Somebody said.
You know,
Probably
I was never a
said
big fan of Cocoa Puffs. I always like Cocoa Pebbles
Cocoa Puffs.
and like Cocoa Krispies better than Cocoa Puffs.
Reese's Puff. Reese's
Yeah,
Puff.
right?
that's what
Yeah.
Beat 'em up. Beat 'em up. Beat 'em up.
Yeah, Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Or Reese's Puffs are better than Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had some
Without a
peanut
doubt.
butter in there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more flavorful.
What'd you think about Cuckoo?
I liked
Ian?
it a lot.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. Yeah.
You said this might be on the top of your list for this
yeah,
year.
it probably is. Yeah, I liked it a whole bunch. I thought Dan Stevens was great. Hunter Schafer was great. Yeah, I just like the, just the weirdness of it. It's it's up my alley.
It's not another Disney Marvel film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
It was very unique.
yeah, nothing,
Yeah.
That's what I
nothing.
liked about it.
It was Neon, right? Neon did this.
Yeah.
I feel like Neon is like kind of like adjacent to A24.
Yeah, they're kind of neck and
Similar,
neck.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what else Neon's done?
They did that one we saw, the Kinds of Kindness, I think. I think they did that.
Oh, really?
I think that, well, I could be,
Oh, I need to see that.
I could be wrong. They might not.
Oh, they
have
did
done that.
Long Legs.
They did Long
Oh,
Legs.
Robot
wow.
Yeah,
Dreams.
maybe that's what I'm thinking of. They might have, I feel like they might have done Kinds of Kindness too. Kinds of Kindness. I think I'm saying that right. But regardless, I thought this movie was really good and I really liked it.
Mhm. I need to see that Kinds of
Oh,
Kindness.
Kinds was a Searchlight picture. No, you
Oh.
don't.
No.
You don't get it.
Well, if you want to watch it, watch
It's
it.
Emma
But
Stone, right?
It has a 1.9.
Ay, Dios
Wow.
mío.
I think that yeah, it's pretty low.
That's-
Just watch it. Anyway.
yeah, if you want to watch it, I say watch it. Judge for
Yeah.
yourself. But
But after seeing what was the picture that they did together before that?
the one you guys liked a lot,
Oh,
right?
Poor Things.
Yeah,
That was
Oh, that was
Sam's like,
good.
favorite
same,
film.
Yeah.
of
same
2023.
people, right?
Yeah.
That was very
I still
artistic.
have yet to see it.
Yeah, that was a great film, but to follow it up with kind of
Oh,
Yeah.
me.
What about you, Carlos?
Yeah, what'd you think of
I
it?
like I was saying, yeah, it's not another franchise, it's fresh. I had a good time. The only thing, usually I'm real scared and can't look at the screen, but it was just a lady running after her.
Well,
Mhm.
there
Yeah.
were
The
parts
nice
I couldn't
feeling.
look at the screen. But
Really?
It was certain parts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if you want to get it. I don't know if we should.
Oh
get
yeah,
into it right now.
spoilers in a second. We'll
I
get
don't
to
think it's a
spoilers.
spoiler, but there were parts I'm like, oh god, that's so gross.
Yeah,
yeah,
there's some gross ass
yeah.
I
There's
don't
some
know.
gross parts where it's like,
I don't,
really
but
really
I
do
think
that?
I think it won't be what everybody's thinking of. For
Oh,
me,
okay.
it was a certain thing. It was just like, oh, stop showing that.
Oh, okay.
And I don't.
I don't
Think,
know,
It
that
might,
might be what I'm
it,
thinking.
It might. It might not be. It might not be.
It's not the obvious.
I think it's not the obvious.
Yeah.
That's not it.
That's
That's not it.
Oh, no.
That part was fine for me. There's other parts that's like, oh, gross.
Like, yeah,
the-
just a nice pap smear there.
Here's my egg.
artificial insemination. Yeah.
I said that I liked the groovy music. Hunter Schafer was fun to watch on screen, and she took a lot of damage too. She's
Yeah.
getting beat up left and right. Had bandages all around her.
Yeah.
Interesting enemy, and they had the gene splicing concept in there where you want to mate two different species to make a super species.
Mhm.
And then I like the cool hotel setting too that she's working
Yeah,
at.
I like
That
the
was
hotel
cool.
setting a lot. Yeah.
Reminded me of
The Shining.
The Shining.
Yeah.
Yeah, where the Torrances are.
Reminded me a lot of a
hanging
David
out.
Cronenberg movie.
Really,
Yeah. That's why I think I liked it so much because I'm such a David Cronenberg fan.
kind of out there. Yeah,
And body stuff.
Yeah.
That's up.
Mm.
That's definitely David Cronenbergy.
yeah.
Body horror.
Yeah.
Some of my cons were there wasn't enough Dan Stevens for me. I wanted more because I love Stevens. And it felt like they gave away one of the plot lines super early. I think it was in the beginning when they're like, yeah, she hasn't been the same after the funeral. It was like, okay, so the mom's dead. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
That's why she's moving out here. And then they tried to play it off later like a big reveal. I don't know if you guys got that sense too.
Yeah, I was like, is that
Yeah.
what they said earlier?
I know what
don't
you. I
remember.
think I know what you
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
They're trying to make a big deal out of
Right.
it, like,
But you're
her
right.
mom's
They
been
do.
dead the whole time.
But they do kind of give it away. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm a little slow at sometimes with some unresolved questions like, what's going on with those other people who are throwing up? Are they okay? Are those mutants technically? Are those mothers? I
They were
guess?
impregnated, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Mothers.
a good point.
So I don't know what happened to those ladies just
Yeah.
chilling out in the hotel.
That's a good point.
It also felt like it was only Dan Stevens and those two scientist ladies who were
Right.
at that resort because there was nobody else in there.
I mean, there's his like bodyguards, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I
But
think
that's
those guys
still
got pissed
very,
off pretty
Yeah.
bad.
very not a lot of people.
Yeah.
Short staffed.
Yeah, short staffed at the alien
Yeah.
convention.
Yeah.
But we can get into spoilers now.
Okay.
Oh, we got one more. There was a delay on production of Cuckoo because it had to do with the fact that that is dives into an animated sequences to go along with 35 millimeter action it was shot in. What are you talking about, Bottle Jack?
I don't remember animated sequences. There were animated sequences?
Not in this film. Cuckoo?
I don't remember animated sequences.
Or is that why it didn't make it in because there were delays?
Well, I don't know. I think this movie was delayed though.
Really?
I think it was going to come out earlier this year, and
Oh.
they delayed it.
Oh wow.
I don't know. I think it was shot on 35 millimeter though. I think
It
those
looked
parts-
good, yeah.
Right.
Good picture. Yeah, good setting. We're in the spoiler section now. We can talk about the monster. What'd you guys think about the monster? Did you like it? It was just a lady.
It's just
a
Courtney
lady.
Love.
Courtney
Like fucking Courtney Love.
yeah.
Why was she the ideal like?
The ideal specimen.
Oh.
Yeah, the specimen.
Yeah, maybe at a time she was, and just things went haywire or something. I don't know.
She's just haunting the grounds.
Perhaps so.
Well, I don't have that power. The little.
That's what I couldn't, dude. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's the part
Oh,
of it.
that's what was annoying you.
I have like things I think with my like chest and like muscle spasms, and that was just like, ooh, stop showing me that.
Yeah.
It's creeping me out.
Why did they let her run around? You know, like, did you want to
Yeah.
keep this a secret or not? What the
For
fuck?
fun.
You know,
It's for fun.
it's fun.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, let her loose. Let her go chase a girl on a bike.
Yeah.
Like, or was it because they wanted her to impregnate other?
I think it might have been that.
yeah.
She was the pregnator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to the other girl that they were at the house and she like kind of started to do that? Do you think she was fine after that? We didn't really see
That
her.
was in the intro,
Maybe.
right? The little
Yeah,
battle?
Was
she
it
was
the
like on her
intro?
bed, and then they went to the house.
Wait, that was in the intro though.
That was like the very opening, right? Where it was
that
the
what you're
little
talking
girl
about?
who was like creeping down the stairs because her parents were fighting.
The one that runs off.
Oh.
Well, she gets shot.
No, that was his family, right?
The
I,
dude-
I was thinking of like her coworker. She went to
I know
her
what you're
house.
talking about. Yeah, she almost gets impregnated,
Yeah.
and we never see her.
Yeah,
after that.
yeah, like, was she
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
So
It's up to interpretation.
Yeah.
I'd like to think she was okay.
Yeah.
also, is it that place, the Love Shack? Is that where it all
The
happens?
Love Shack is a
Okay.
little place where people
Love
get
Shack?
together.
The mating
Oh, was it?
grounds.
I thought it was like their house or
Love Shack,
something.
baby
Well,
love.
they kind of
Shack.
made it a big
Love
deal
Shack,
where
bling, bling.
Hunter and the cop were like scoping it out.
Ah, yeah.
But-
I'm really bad at paying attention to things, so I'm a good person to review movies.
ASAP King said, "What the hell did
Those
ASAP
are
King
little
say?
tiny figures.
Two little figures." All right.
Green one and a yellow one.
ASAP's in the comments.
ASAP.
Oh, and then she has her little sister, who's not her little sister,
Mhm.
different
Yeah.
parent or
Yeah.
different mom,
Half sister, yeah.
half sister. Yeah, there you go, there you go. She apparently is gonna be one of these creatures as well. Which means is the dad bad guy technically?
Well, wait a
if
minute.
he's going
Isn't
along
she
with all
already?
this?
It's already set up that she already kind of is one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the parents had gone there on their honeymoon, and
Right,
that's
yeah.
where she was conceived, and
hmm
it's kind of already set up to be one of these what have you creature things.
But she doesn't really show off her powers till like towards the end.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But so does that make the dad a bad guy too? Since he's
I don't know.
In a way, maybe.
Do you think it was like under wraps, like they didn't know?
That's what I was saying is like maybe he didn't know, but then at the same time, like
Yeah.
with how this blonde chick goes screaming at people, he must have
Yeah.
known, right? Someone
Uh-huh.
coming after your wife.
Yeah.
because I think the other guy, the cop who was trying to help Gretchen, he said that he tried with his wife, but then that's how his wife ended up dying.
Right.
So I wonder if the men all agree to it and agree to work with Dan Stevens' character
Mm,
and entrap their ladies.
that could
Maybe
be
so.
it.
Spooky.
Gretchen and the cop, like, there's a couple times where I was like, okay, they're allied, like they're working together, and then they like almost hate each other.
Yeah,
and then
right,
ally
yeah.
again. I thought it was
Yeah.
interesting.
Hunter's got trust issues.
Yeah.
Fair enough, though. Fair
Yeah.
enough. Her dad's an asshole. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
You're the reason she's having. Well, yeah. He blames Gretchen for the daughter having seizures and stuff.
yeah.
But
It's
if
your
he,
fault.
yeah, if he knew the whole time, he's just
yeah.
throwing his older daughter under the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I doubt they knew. It was
Mhm.
like a secret thing, and that he like tricked him into coming to like work on the hotel or whatever.
That makes
Like they
sense.
honeymooned there, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, you want to do some renovations?" But yeah,
The
crazy.
effect when the creature makes its call, you kind of do like a time loop. and
Yeah.
go
Yeah,
back,
that
like,
was
3 times.
crazy.
That's kind of cool. That's
Yeah.
fun.
That was fun. Yeah.
And then you kind of realize it halfway through. You start turning your head. Oh,
Yeah.
what's going on?
What'd you think of like her lover?
That was
or-
interesting. And I
yeah.
think I might have saw somebody point out that technically Gretchen's like 17. So this
Oh.
older woman's getting with a younger girl.
Well, do we know? Well, I guess we just assume that chick is an older chick.
I guess. I don't know.
It's Europe, right?
She's yeah.
Yeah.
there you go.
Perhaps
Yeah.
statute of limitations are different over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't
Well,
it 16 or something?
I was all for that relationship happening
That's
until
fine.
you pointed that
Yeah.
out.
I didn't. I wasn't opposed. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. It's nice. You just wanted to help her.
Yeah. Just two girls.
Do you hear,
Yeah.
Band
do you hear
music.
jazz?
Do I hear jazz? I always hear.
I had my jazz.
Oh man, the whole time.
I always hear jazz.
Jesse.
Jazz.
Yeah. I think it was a fun film.
It's a good one. Yeah, I
Good
liked
stuff.
it.
I liked it a lot.
Recommend it if you're interested in a
What do you
horror
think
film.
of Dan Stevens' single shot rifle?
Was it single shot? I didn't
It was
even
a
notice
single
that.
shot. I thought it was
Oh.
fucking cool.
Because then I remember him. He had like an
Oh,
assault
that
rifle
last
towards the
scene.
end for like the big shootout between.
I think that was the
Two
same like single shot rifle.
Really? I
Yeah.
felt like he kept on unloading on them.
It was a single shot. I think it was single shot though.
Oh, like semi-automatic.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking cool.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Sam?
No, I was just trying to remember when they had guns.
yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
shootout.
That
Yeah.
was cool too when they're like she's taking her sister out of there and they're all like kind of following her like
Yeah.
out.
That was
That
fun.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. And I feel like that was to compare the two characters. Dan Stevens has this ultimate goal. He wants to make the perfect human, whereas this guy just wants revenge.
Right.
But he also participated in the trials.
Right.
So
yeah.
he's not really a good guy either. That's why Hunter Schafer like knocked him out and stabbed him and stuff.
Yeah,
She
that's
doesn't
right.
trust him. She doesn't
Yeah.
trust him for
Yeah.
sure. And in the end, they both kind of just take each other out.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that was really cool. It was like a Reservoir Dogs kind of thing.
Yeah. Was that Mexican standoff?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was the little sister trying to idolize her older sister was real sweet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. There were
it-
sweet moments like that.
Yeah, they showed like how sibling rivalry is, but I really like how cheesy it is when they were leaving and the little sister cups
Yeah,
Hunter's ears so they can get out safely.
Oh yeah.
It's like so cheesy, cute.
so cute. Do you guys think they set it up for a second one? Is she gonna be the new mother?
Maybe.
I wonder.
Aliens in the city.
Maybe.
That'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
maybe.
Well,
so.
and then like of course we don't know what happened to all the other creatures running out in the forest, or if
Right,
there
yeah.
are how
All the
many
impregnated
there are.
ladies.
Yeah.
Was there
Good.
nudity in this movie? I don't think. I don't think so.
No, I don't
I
recall.
don't think so. I don't think that was a spoiler.
Except King said that's the only question that he needed
no
answered.
nudity. Bullshit artist.
What
Bullshit
kind of,
artist.
what kind of
Bullshit
horror
artist.
movie is this, Raven?
Nudity. This
Oh,
was like a suspense. I don't know. It wasn't scary. I don't know, but I also like am a horror fanatic, so I'm not sure when the last scary movie it was that I've seen.
I like suspense. That's a
Like
good way to
suspense,
describe it,
yeah. Suspenseful and bloody.
Yeah, there was a decent amount
Gory.
of blood. Yeah.
The scene that sticks out to me the most is when she's, of course, practicing on her bass in her room, and the little sister's standing behind her freaking out. And then
Yeah.
we get to play with this sound as well, where it's playing a real cool song. Switch out, and you can just hear the wah, 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 wah sound
Yeah.
effects,
That was cool.
and then go back to the music, grooving. It was fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I like when they play with the sound effects. Which another film that we're going to be talking about soon is Aliens Romulus, which also likes to play with sound as well,
Really?
going from extreme sound down to nothing, like just super quiet, like outer space. But let's.
They already did.
Oh yeah, we're going to talk
I
about it
didn't- I
after this
didn't go.
show.
Oh, we are?
Just a quick.
Okay.
What would you rate this out of 5, Sam? How many cuckoos?
How many puffs?
I think a 4 out of 5.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It was great. It was creative. It was gross.
Yeah.
Probably 4.5 out of 5.
4.5. Okay.
Yeah, there's some cheesy parts that I sometimes I like cheese, sometimes I don't, but it was great.
I did like the cheese with the sister at the end,
Yeah. Okay.
calling the dead mom's phone.
Mhm.
That one got to me.
Yeah.
It got to me. That one's good.
Yeah. It was cute how like the sister's mute and how she communicates and stuff too.
Yeah, I think
she's
they
like
find
trying
too.
to and she's trying to reach out to her big sister, get
Yeah.
close to her. But yeah, 4.5 out of 5. I don't know why I'm knocking it half a point, but that's where I'm at.
Raven, what about you out of 5?
I'd say like a 4. I think it was a good storyline. It was unique. Hunter Schafer killed it. But yeah, I didn't think it was scary. It was really unique. I think that's what I liked about it. But
Yeah.
it was slow at some parts. So I think maybe that's why it's a 4, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Ian, what about you out of 5?
I like cheese. No, I would give it a 4 out of 5 as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it because it reminds me of like a Twilight Zone episode, or like or like an
Yeah.
original Star Trek episode. You go somewhere and something isn't right.
Yeah, and you gotta
Something's
figure
off.
it out. Yeah.
I've always liked that. Or it reminds me of a David Cronenberg movie, which I'm very fond of. But yeah, like why I'm taking a point off, I don't know. Just because I don't know. Parts of it were just like, oh well, I thought they were gonna go this way, and they, went that way, and maybe I would have preferred it to go this way. Overall, though, I think it's a above average movie. These are the kind of movies I like to go see, which is why I went and saw it and went out of my way to go see it. So I liked it a lot.
Nice.
Yeah. What about you? What'd you give it?
I would give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay.
I thought that it was good. Of course, like we're saying, Hunter Schafer was awesome. I'm seated for her next film. I'm there. Just tell me when, guys. But yeah, it just doesn't reach that it factor. It doesn't have the it. It's like I'm waiting for something big to happen, but
I like the performances too. Like I thought Dan Stevens was really good with his German accent.
Yeah.
And Hunter Schafer was really good. Like,
Yeah.
I think the performances really kind of did it for me as well.
yeah, I'm just wondering what was it missing? It's missing something.
Yeah.
To
I mean,
take away that many
it's all kind of
points.
been done before.
Yeah,
in a
maybe
way,
that's it.
in a
yeah.
way, but at the same time, I don't know. I still thought it was cool.
Yeah. Good music too. Yeah, just a 3.5. I still recommend everybody go see it. It's a fun horror film, especially if you're bored on a weekend or something, or a cheap day at the theaters on Tuesdays. But yeah, that is our review of Cuckoo. Thanks everybody for talking about it with me. Thanks everybody in the comments for asking if a horror film has nudity. We see you in the comments. We appreciate your subscriptions. Keep it up, everybody. Let us know what you thought about Cuckoo as well at home. Until next time, everybody. Later.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Goodbye, everyone.